Welcome back to Full Circle Healing Just the Cards. My name is Sarah C, and I am doing the Gypsy Witch male and female weekly reading for the week of May 26, 2025. We are entering the last week of May. I can't believe how quickly time is flying. This week, I am going to start with the ladies. The Rose. Oh, the flowers are good. The Lion. Yeah, the Lion last week, ladies. What's up with that? The Wine. Somebody's celebrating something this week. That's good. And the Mountains. If you watched my Sunday Daily, there was mention about jealous people. You might want to go watch that. All right, ladies, let's get started. Today, you have the Roses, and this indicates beauty and rugged health. You have maintained beauty, sexual relationships, good feelings. You've worked hard for what you have, and that's showing this week. You also have the Nine of Spades, and Spades are air energy, swords energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This could be you or someone surrounding you this week. Nines are compromise and compassion. Some of you might be dealing with grief this week, which we talked about in Sunday's daily pick. You might be experiencing some loss, some grief. You might be having some anxiety, depression, sleepless nights over the ending to whatever has just occurred in your life. With this being a card of accidents, injury, illness, endings, sadness, depression, disappointment, heartbreak, you definitely want to pay attention to your mental health and not stay in that energy this week. Don't sit in it. Endings had to happen so that new doors could open for you, ladies. Please don't forget that. As painful as it may be, you have such wonderful, beautiful, bright things coming to you this week. On the flip side, on the good side of this, it's just such a sad card. You have karmic relationships and connections. Now, this could do with the ending that just occurred that you're dealing with that is giving you all this grief and heartache and sleepless nights. This is leading you to new karmic relationships, soul family, soul mates, people that you have been connected to through lifetimes. Just remember that this energy here, this is old energy. This is what no longer serves you, and this is why it had to end. You're coming to a spiritual point in your life where you're ready to move on and be more, do more, experience more. You've been held back. So you got this week, ladies. Just don't stay stuck in that yuck. You know what I'm saying? There's that bad news, The Lion depicts sudden shock from bad news. Okay, so I told you this was coming. Nobody was lying about it. But it's also a card of money and a card of problem solving. So the sixes are problem solving. Diamonds are pentacles and earth energy. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This could be you or someone surrounding you this week. There'll be a lot of giving and receiving going on this week, people helping each other. It might have to do with this bad news. People are there to support you. So reach out and talk to the people that are there, okay? Remember to set those boundaries this week. There may be some confusion on the restrictions you have laid for your own life. Stay true to your words. Keep your foot down. You have to have these boundaries. Some of you may be experiencing love problems and a separation. We've been talking about this. So again, sleepless nights, anxiety, grief, a breakup, jealousy involved in possessiveness. Talk to your peeps out there. Once you get through this week, ladies, you're going to be okay because you have the wine. And wine is a symbol of cheerfulness and gaiety. Take the time to grieve. Again, don't sit in that yuck. It's no good. You're going to talk to the people that are important in your life. You have the Queen of Clubs here, which is Wands, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This could be you or someone surrounding you this week. But whoever this woman is, she's got dark hair and she's a matriarchal figure. She's somebody very important in your life. I mean, for some of you, this could possibly be a male with very feminine energy, but this is a mature woman. She knows her shit. She's been around the block more times than she cares to count. She's practical, successful. She's a great boss, somebody that's confident and spiritually helpful. So look to your spiritual practitioners to help you through this coming week, ladies. Remember that the clubs are passions, projects, motivations, and inspirations this week. So this person will help you out of your funk. Make sure you talk to her. You're going to celebrate. Maybe you need to go out and have dinner and a couple of glasses of wine and just sit back and chill and just let it out. This person's here for you. It's a great card to have. So it's not all bad. Next up, we have the Mountains, and nearby indicates the presence of a mighty enemy. Now, but this person is totally this person. This person is what you're dealing with, okay? But notice, over here is the sun. You're not on the dark side of the mountains. You are on the bright side. You're coming over the hardest part of this right now. You're headed towards the light. You're gonna be fine. Keep talking to those good people that influence you in the right way. The people that are there to support you and hold you up and pick you up and give you spiritual healing advice to help you through this. Now you have the eights. The eights is very fast energy. So I have a feeling this is all going to come to a head pretty quickly this week. Again, you have spades. This is swords energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This could be you or someone surrounding you this week. Eights are movement and progress. These are thoughts, communications, fears, and anxiety. Eights are, again, movement and progress, so you're going to move out of this fairly quickly. Some of you may be dealing with illness or restrictions. This could be mental health, or it could be actual physical health things that you have to do this week. You have obligations. Maybe some of you are doing your finals this week for college or something. I'm not sure, a lot of people are graduating right now. Or, some kind of exam or something that you have to take, maybe a medical exam. It's going to be an emotional week for you. There's going to be upsets, unrequited love. You're going to feel like people let you down, and this is all part of your grieving process this week, ladies. Somebody may have canceled plans with you this week, or you might be canceling plans with people this week because of the way you feel. This week, you're waiting for an outcome. You're not going to wait long. This is all in your destiny. It's in your DNA set up already. This is events that are already in motion, okay? They're going to move quickly to the conclusion this week, so bear down. It's going to be a bumpy ride this week, but you're going to get through it with people you love and good advice, spiritual healing, and much more. It's going to end up a good week. Just remember, this situation was a lesson you needed to learn, ladies, so that you could move forward. You're ready. Remember that. You are ready to move forward. So do it. Let's see what your Starlight cards have for you this week. Okay. Inspire. There's a fire inside you burning brighter than the sun. Be an inspiration to the people that are going through the same thing you are. Be an inspiration to the people around you. Be an inspiration to yourself, to your children if you have some. If you're in a negative situation, get the hell out. Grieve, talk about it, move forward because you have great things coming your way. Show people that it can be done because it can. Expand. Growth is often uncomfortable and messy, but necessary. This is all necessary. It's a learning process. You need to learn this lesson so you can move forward and stop repeating it. Okay? Dark side. Don't hide yourself away. And that goes with the grieving. We just talked about that. So, don't sit there. Don't stay in that energy. It's not a good energy. Work through it. Talk to your peeps. Hiding yourself away isn't going to help a situation. It's going to keep you stuck in your head. Evolve. We got similar cards last week, and you see me shuffling this. But these are the messages that the cosmos have for you, that your ancestors and your guides have for you. The cosmic potential flows through you. It's not going to come from an outside source. It comes from within you. You need to open up your heart chakra and your throat chakra and be vocal and activate your solar plexus. Get yourself to a Reiki and a Reiki master, a Reiki healer, and get yourself some healing. For real, do some meditation this week, ladies. So thank you for watching, and that wraps up your weekly reading for the week of May 26, 2025. Now let's move on to the gentleman. All right, gentlemen, this is your reading. Bye. The first card I have for you, gentlemen, is the fish. The stork. Someone's relocating this week. The key. Yes, you are the key, gentlemen. And the bear. All right, let's get started with your weekly reading. The first card I have for you, gentlemen, is the fish. And the fish is an emblem of riches through stalks, but if distant foretells failure and disasters. So it's not distance, it's right above you. You have money still coming in for those who haven't received any yet. It is in the works. It's already being done. Like it's destiny. It's just a matter of what the delays are and when it gets to you for those that are still waiting. You also have the Four of Hearts. Hearts are water energy. Cups energy. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This could be you or someone surrounding you this week. Fours are stability and stagnation. So you're on the fence of both. Don't get stuck in any kind of emotional setback because things aren't happening as fast as you would like them. Hearts are a cup of relationships, emotions, and intuition. This card is a card of a strong foundation, stability and love. No major changes happening this week, which is spectacular for you, gentlemen. So you're just basically waiting. You're hanging on. You're kind of in limbo right now with things. But there should be no room for stagnation because you have such a strong foundation already in the works. Remember this week that, gentlemen, you have many gifts at your disposal, and you may be offered another one this week. So don't stay focused on an ideal concept that doesn't exist. You get offered something that can bring in more wealth and finances to you. Go for it. Next up, we have the stork. The stork denotes change of residence for the better sooner or later according to the distance which it lies from the person, and it's right next to you. So you may be planning something this week. You may be actually moving this week for some of you. This could be personal or professional, or maybe romantic. Maybe you've been dating somebody long distance and you're finally moving to be with your boo. I mean, hearts is love. Hearts are cups and water energy. This is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This is you or someone surrounding you this week. Assessments. Oh, start over. Sevens are assessment and evaluation. So before you go through this major move, you may be, just kind of evaluating things and being like proing and conning things, but don't do too much of that, okay? This is written in the cards. It's in your destiny. This has been going on for a minute. So if you're not just talking about it this week, it's something that you've been thinking about for some time. Some of you, like I said, will be actually moving this week. This deals with commitment issues. Many of you have a lot of choices to make this week, but it'll be all right because you have a strong foundation. Whatever this is a very big move for you, or someone that's around you. This is relationship uncertainty, and that's where you have to assess and evaluate things this week. You're making sure that you're making the right moves, even though you made the decision to do it already. You're still just weighing things out. You have some unsettled emotions. Some of you may be dealing with unreliable friends. Others of you may be dealing with troubled love, and that's why you're relocating, but you still have a good foundation. Some of you may be dealing with an unfaithful spouse or partner this week. So again, that move on the flip side could be because of a breakup, endings, starting new beginnings. You have many choices and opportunities and dreams to be fulfilled. And if you let your mind take you to places that is not on your journey and the direction that you're currently going in, you really have to look at it as just being a distraction, like you're mind fucking yourself, basically, gentlemen, okay? Don't let your thoughts go outside the box. You're on a path. This is already written for you. Stop overthinking things, basically. Stop overthinking things this week. They're just distractions. It's negative energy trying to keep you from your destined soul journey. And if you go against what you've already planned out, it might end up negatively for you in the future. So just don't overthink it. Just go. Do what you got to do. You got opportunities ahead of you that are going to be quite amazing this week. Let's move on. Next up, the key. Nearby is a certain depiction of success. Augury. What kind of word is that? Augury. Listen, you get the key. You're going to be successful this week. If you're surrounded by unlucky cards, the prognostication, OMG, is illness. Okay, so no, you have no negative cards in here. So yay you, again, you're still climbing. You're still on your journey. Just don't get stuck in your head this week because that's what always screws things up. Just say it. Clubs. So you have the 4 of clubs, and clubs are fire energy, wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This could be you or someone surrounding you this week. 4s again are stability or stagnation. This is a card of projects, passions, and motivations. You are the key, gentlemen, and this week you do not want to overthink things. I cannot say that enough. Stay out of your head. You've achieved the goals you wanted to achieve. Now celebrate them. Don't sit and second guess yourself in your decisions and cold feet or whatever it is you're having. Don't sit there and think this week that, well, I should have done it this way, or it would have been better if I did it that way, or you just stop being so self-critical because there's no time for that. Just move forward. You got this. The next card I have for you, gentlemen, is the bear. And the bear is a sign of successful speculations. And again, you have clubs, king of clubs, wands energy, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And this could be you or someone surrounding you this week. Whatever you do this week, gentlemen, will be successful as long as you don't get stuck in your head and overthink things, like for real. And with all this water energy, there'll be a lot of overthinking trying to go on this week with you, gentlemen. The king is an authority figure. It's someone who protects. This is someone that's very fatherly, a lot of paternal, masculine energy with this card. This is someone that's a bold leader, a charming person with a shit ton of courage. So it took a lot of courage to do what you're doing for a lot of you. But you hold the key and you got all the answers, so don't second guess yourself. The king is a very generous person. This is someone with dark hair, again, powerful, maybe an authority figure. This is a very helpful family member or a very close friend of the family. May not be family, but is your family type thing, a bestie, your bro, whoever, your boo. It could even be your boo. But this is a very honest person, and this person will not stray you in any direction. So this could be you or someone surrounding you this week. With all these different decisions and the things that you have going on this week, you're very excited about it. Things are moving very quickly, and there's no reason for you to feel fear or second guess yourself. I'm sure you got some kind of great adrenaline rush that's just got you on edge in every direction. You're excited, you're scared, you're, preparing yourself. It's a giddiness of many smashed emotions all together. But get ready because, again, I keep saying you're ready for a new opportunity and a grand adventure this week. For many of you, if it doesn't come to you quick enough, you'll go out and get it. You've been waiting. A lot of you in different areas of your life with things waiting to come to fruition or ending of a cycle so you can start that new thing. Just don't rush out there and do things with your courage and wanting to get it moving so fast that you screw yourself a little bit. Rush in where angels fear to tread. Don't be reckless. You got this. Let's see what your star cards have for this week. Your Starlight. Oh, hey, evolve. The ladies just got this. This is a card that just keeps coming around. So the cosmic potential flows through you this week, gentlemen. We're just talking about this. You have the key. Full moon. Protect your energy and hold your stars close. So if there's any kind of negative energy, anybody up in your business a little bit, you're having these cold feet feelings or, overthinking it feelings, get out of that negative headspace. The whole world doesn't need to know what you're going through or what you got going on in your head. I would keep that to a select few, whatever your situation is. Sometimes not everybody needs to know your business, my social media peeps. What do we got here? Eclipse. Celebrate cycles. Here we go. See, we're just talking about that. So what cycle do we have going on? Endings and beginnings. And some of you may be relocating or starting a new job somewhere, moving in with your boo. Maybe you've had a long distance relationship, or maybe you've been dating and didn't live together and you're deciding to do, it could be anything. Could be anything. Outer space. Take the time to heal, grow, and expand. Yeah, where did I put that down there? I'll be all right. Lost my damn mind. You got some healing to do throughout this, but it's not a bad thing. You're growing every single day, and you have so many good things. Keep moving in the direction you've been moving in, and everything's going to be great. You got money. You got a strong foundation. You just have success. Stand up and give yourself a pat on the back and enjoy what has come to you so far. And realize that you deserve it. Stop knocking yourself down so much if you've been doing that, and reward yourself. So that wraps up your weekly Gypsy Witch reading for the week of May 26, 2025. I want to thank you all for watching. I'm so blessed for all the new subscribers that have come to my channel. I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Don't forget to hit the like buttons. It really does help. Give me a heart. Spread the love. Share the love. It's good karma, and it keeps going full circle for everyone. Thank you again, and until next time, blessed be.